Sorry, and later. Come off there. You guys need to come off their dicks now, because this is on my algorithm like nothing. It's like water just washing through with American people talking about Fuad and James. Leave them alone. I'm not gonna lie to you, yeah? They have the uttermost British mentality ever. They apologized for something they didn't need to apologize for. Who are they defending? Why are they defending you? For what reason? Why are they defending black women in general? My man said, a white guy said, white people have a protective mechanism to fucking glow up when with a black woman. What is offensive about that? I don't get it. And then you want to come for him, Fuad in particular, when they're talking about, oh, Nigeria this, Nigeria that. Firstly, Fuad and James have been making those remarks. I'm telling you now, Fuad and James started their YouTube the same time I started mine. I've watched nearly every content they've ever had out. Half of them are no longer on their channel. Do you understand that? I've been there. They've been making these remarks, and you guys are trying to diminish them like they've done something, like they needed to defend a particular race of women when it had nothing to do with black women in general. You just want to put yourself in the equation. And then on top of it, you're talking about their apology isn't enough. Their apology was enough. Do you know how many British content creators have been like, not content creators, but British people in general, oh, we accept the apology, we understand what you were saying, because we do. Move on. It's literally how life goes. You guys are getting at them for the simple fact they made a remark about Nigeria in regards to who's the scammers or who's not the scammers. He didn't even say it. Why do people want to bash people? Oh, he didn't defend it. He's been making those remarks. What's he defending? What's he gonna go? Yeah, he could have gone into depth with it. Have you seen half of their content creation, like their content that they've been making? James and Fuad have been talking about this, and they've been kiki and harrying about it. So I don't know why you guys are trying to bash him. Leave them alone. I don't know about you. I'm still gonna go and watch their channel and bust it to laughter, because I remember, 3 years ago, I needed that laughter. I needed that laughter from Fuad and James. But you guys are just getting at them in general, because they didn't back you as a race. They didn't need to. They shouldn't have to. There's no reason why they should. But you're taking it out of proportion now. They don't need to. They don't have to, but they did. They still apologized, but it's not enough for you guys. On top of it, can we establish you blew them up? You blew Fuad and James up. You blew Shits and Gigs up when they were like this. Can we establish they made all of that content in regards to Nigeria, the little remarks? I've been hearing it loads of times with Fuad. Been hearing it loads of times with James. Half of their content has been removed because of some of the stuff they've said. I've been watching them from the start. You still blew them up. Everyone got together and blew them up and said it's particularly just black women that are interested in you. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's all races. It's majority of people who live in the UK who blew him up, because we laugh at what they're saying. Why wouldn't we laugh at Fuad and James? We can all relate to some of the stuff they are saying. It's not like they're making funny jokes half of the time, because they're bloody not. They're just making you laugh at the realization that we all think alike. And it's true. We do. You guys want to bash them now. They didn't need to apologize. They just have the British mentality. We all are like that. You barge past somebody on the street, a little, touch, and oh, I'm so sorry. Bitch, what you say sorry for? You didn't push me over. Do you get it? We all have that mentality, but you guys want to bash them for having the British mentality to apologize for something they didn't need to apologize for. No matter what anybody says, Fuad and James never needed to apologize to any race, any person at all. So I don't understand why it's still on my algorithm. I've got people from Nigeria saying, do you know how hard it is for Nigerians as a race? And then you're bashing them. They didn't say anything. They said, that's on you. So what? That's on you. That's up to you from your mouth. That's on you. Well, why do they need to go out their way to just bash, to be like, oh, no, that's not true, when half of the times it bloody is. I don't get it. Why do they need to go out of their way and defend something when they know they've been making those remarks and they know half of it is true? So they should go out their way and defend the other half, is basically what you're saying that they should have done. Can we establish they didn't need to? They could just be like, you're the one saying it, which is exactly what Fuad did. Then he asked him about his name. You feel some type of way. How does he pronounce it? Does he say it this way or does it say it that way? Don't act like you don't appreciate when somebody tries to find out how you actually say the name properly. Yes, it was like a little kiki haha joke. No one really cares. At the ending of the day, the white guy has been like that. I don't even know his name, but I've seen little clippets of him with other people and he makes the same kind of remarks. So they went on the channel knowing the type of guy he is. They went out there for publicity in the US and they got it. Y'all are giving it to them, but just not in the positive connotation they actually wanted, which is like still, you know, still publicity if you think about it. But you guys need to leave them alone. You blew these men up knowing they were like this from the start. And if you didn't know they were like this, how? Did you not actually watch their content? Did you watch one video and be like, yeah, I'm gonna subscribe? So what, you didn't backtrack and check out everything? Because me, I backtracked, checked out everything. Yeah, this was in what, 2021, 2022 times? And they were uploading so many videos. In the, like, half of the videos, they didn't even have any background. It was a plain white wall in the background and they were talking on these dead-ass chairs. Guys, I've been watching Fuad and James. Been seeing their glow up. Yes, people change when they get clout. But at the end of the day, they haven't actually changed. They've been like that. And the one thing I have to say is you're either going to accept them for who they are or you're just going to move away from them. At the end of the day, they're still going to continue doing whatever it is they want to do. Leave them be. But no, you want to bash them because of them not defending a particular race when they didn't actually need to. There was nothing said about black women in general. It was the fact of a white guy needs a protective mechanism as to why he grows out a beard, has a glow up. I don't know about you, but I don't want to see no white guy with a little ingrowing hairs and stubble and rashes all over his face. Brother, it's time to grow that out. Why are you still shaving? Come on, we see it. I know that hurts your face. Time to grow it out. And what? So the black woman advises him for better health, better life. I'm not gonna lie, it suits men. It suits men in general. If you've got a baby face, you've got a baby face. You never needed to do it in the first place. But I don't see what the problem is of this glow up trend that's happening. There's actually no problem with it. I think it's just Americans in general see things in a different way because of where you are. When somebody apologizes, it doesn't actually mean shit. They don't really care. There's not much feeling to the fact of when they do apologize to you in America. But of course, when we're in the UK, we hear apologies so much that at the end of the day, you're either going to mean it or you're not, or we're just going to move on from it because we hear it so much. we apologize for no bloody reason. Like, oh, I'm sorry. What are you saying sorry for? There's no reason. Oh, like, you're doing your job and you do one little thing mistake and you're apologizing to me, but like, I'm your colleague. Why are you apologizing to me? It's not affecting me. Like, you don't need to. You just apologize because when we went to school, we're taught to apologize for things, even things that actually didn't really matter. And we get taught mannerisms from a young age. From a very young age, we get taught it as to why we do apologize for people. And when we do hear an apology from a British person, we do tend to accept it. But I don't understand why America is bashing Fuad and James so much for their apology. When they apologize, accept it and move on. No, that's not enough. Say it with your chest, say it with your chest. No, we don't appreciate your apology. You're gonna have to do more. You're gonna have to do this. And then it's funny when you're doing the little background noises when James is saying something, but it's not funny when you're doing an apology. That apology wasn't needed. So if it's now been deleted, understand it was never needed. They didn't actually say anything wrong. The problem is you're saying they didn't defend. What did they need to defend? Why do you need to place yourself in that situation when nothing was said to offend you? Why would they do that? But I suppose people are going to have their own views on it. I'm not going to lie. I accept their apology because they didn't even need to apologize. It is what it is. I accepted their apology. We move because they didn't need to apologize. Do you not get that? What are they apologizing for? But you want them to apologize because the guy pulled up a continent. Sorry, not pulled up a country in regards to scams and stuff, when all he said, that's on you. If you said that, that's you from your mouth. So don't act like you've never kikied and ha-ha'd with your friend about this. Don't act like you haven't actually received an email from an African king in Nigeria. Don't act like you haven't. Because I know I have. I've received a bear in my lifetime. Don't act like you haven't. And don't act like you haven't actually heard a lot. Yes, there are a lot of Nigerian men that don't do it and do have a positive impact on their society. Yes, I'm never going to dispute that. I'm never going to deny that. But there is also the other half. But when the negative side of things come out in the open, people don't appreciate it and they want you to defend the positive side. We get it, but neither one needed defending or speaking on because he didn't actually say it. But at the end of the day, this guy makes that joke on a daily. So wow. In their content, I don't know if they film it on the same days or they just upload it a day later. I'm not too sure how Fuad and James film, but I've seen it several times along the years, and now you guys want to come back and bring old videos when they've been like that. They've never said they haven't. Hi, hope you're well, hope you're having a lovely day. But yeah, man, I'm going to leave it here because I don't want to go on about Fuad and James. No matter what, they didn't need to apologize. And no matter what, they've been like that. You've known what they've been like and you've helped them grow knowing they were like this. So now you want to bash them. What's the point in that? They're already here. They've already done it. They've already been like that. You already knew. Like 4 years ago, did you not watch that content? Come on. Yeah, I'm going to leave it here and go make some.